Paul here. Hey, I got a good one for you today. So you know how towards the end of the videos, I always ask send me an email for suggestions or anything. I got an email this morning. It was right on time because I was just thinking about putting a video together to talk a little bit more about me and what I'm about. And I got this email this morning that said a little more about you. So right on time. Got a few questions in there that I'm going to answer so you get to know a little bit more about me and why I do what I do. All right, all that next here on Paul Paul's Kitchen. All right, fam, welcome back. So let's go ahead and get right into this email title or subject line, a little more about you. So, good morning, Uncle Paul. My name is Deborah. I'm from the HEB, Texas area, not too far from here. I have just a few questions to get to know more about you and your passion behind your cooking. Me and my husband watched and followed your fried chicken video, and we never knew about cornstarch making the breading crunchier. Great tip. Where did you learn these ideas and tips from? Did you work in a restaurant or were you a cook in the military? All right, so let's work backwards. In the military, United States Marine Corps, I was a disperser, so basically payroll, everyone's best friend. Work in a restaurant. When I was in college, I was a waiter for Red Lobster, did a little Chick-fil-A and Wendy's. But as far as my knowledge of restaurants comes from my years in a previous life, responsible for a team that had to make deliveries to restaurants, and a lot of my Q&A checks and ride-alongs, I would spend hours just talking to the chefs, general managers while the delivery's going on, just trying to get an idea of their process, setting up menus, their placements, their kitchen setup, why everything's where at the stations, and just different things to try to get an understanding and their philosophy and their ideas behind what they cook and how they cook and their education when it comes to cooking. Tips and ideas, those come from just trials and error inside the kitchen. Just get in the kitchen, trying different things, things pop in my mind, I wonder will this go with that? And just seeing if it does, see if it works, playing with it a little bit to see what happens. Cooking a fried chicken, use, cornstarch, baking soda, baking powder, just different little things, and just cooking, a couple pieces of chicken in each one, different oils, just to see which oil gives the best flavor, doesn't make it so much greasier. Just little different techniques and things like that comes from there. Also, I watch a ton of Iron Chef, Chop, and other cooking shows that, whereas I can recite those like most people can recite movies they watch over and over. So it's where a lot of it, you catch an idea or same thing. Oh man, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that goes well with that. And then get in the kitchen, just try it out for yourself. Tweak it a little bit if you want to here and there, and then make it your own. So that's where that comes from. Where does your passion for food come from? My passion for food comes from I love to eat. But also I love to see, the smile on my family and friends' face when they eat my food, and when you're sitting down, whether it be at home or a restaurant, somebody's house, and you eat into that food, you get happy, and the conversations get even happier. So I like that. Also liked when I send food, my wife takes, some food, I'll make, some cookies, cakes, chicken, whatever it is, I'll make something. My wife takes it down to work to share, just, let people taste it, give me feedback, trying different things. And, they give me thumbs up. Oh, yeah, that's it right there. Hey, that's better than, a restaurant that they went to and tried the same thing. Passion also comes from when they stop by her office and say, hey, did your husband bring anything? Oh, no. Oh, man. Tell him he needs to send something. That right there, the smiles and the joyfulness that I get from people that eat my food. So, and then got to feed the belly too. So you give thanks to your big mama. Is that your grandmother? And give thanks to your mom. What inspiration did they provide? Well, my big mama here is actually my great grandmother. My grandmother, can you guess the name? Little Mama, yes. But my great grandmother every morning made biscuits from scratch. Every morning, like clockwork. And they never changed. I could eat it on Sunday, and the biscuits that she made Friday taste exactly the same. She had a process, she made it the same way, and they were fluffy, big, fluffy, and delicious. She also made bacon with the rind on it, which is the best bacon because you get two things. You get bacon and then you get some pork skin. Same thing. Oh man, they're crackling. And then eggs and then a tin can of syrup. But the inspiration I got from my big mama was one, cooking for your family. You know, in Liberty, Mississippi, you know, didn't go out to eat. You know, you cook and you cook for your family. You provide for your family. But then also on Sundays, she made Sunday dinner, and it was a feast. You know, every day she cooked breakfast, you know, lunch, dinner, whatever. But on Sunday dinners, it was enough to feed all the families around, all my uncles and aunts down the street, Junior, Uncle Henry, Aunt Little May, across the street, Aunt Vivian, and I'm pointing like they're across the street right now, but well, my cousin Freddie and Stephanie. It was enough food for everybody. And then, you know, everybody would do that too. Some Sundays she wouldn't cook. Mom Vivian would cook, or Mom Little May would cook Sundays. But that's what I got from that, is that Sunday dinner. So here in my home, my families and close friends know, hey, on Sunday at 6:30, Uncle Papa got dinner. Enough for everybody. You know, my mom and my brothers come over and they can eat, you know, Sunday dinner. It's enough for everybody, trust me. If you're coming, just shoot me a text and say, hey, I'll be there Sunday, so I'll make sure, okay, I grab an extra pack of chicken or pork chops or shrimp, fish, lamb, whatever it is that we're cooking. I'm cooking that Sunday. But no, on Sunday dinners, it's for the entire family and those friends that you consider family too. So from my mom, the inspiration I got was the ability. She worked a full-time job, Southwest Bell, retired from there, worked a full-time job, but came home and still put a good meal on the table in a timely manner and on a budget. And I'm talking about a good meal was, she had your main dish, your meat, two sides, sometimes three. You had main dish, two vegetables, and a starch. Most of the times it was that way, you know, and you know, so if she made baked chicken, fried chicken, pork chops, if she made meatloaf, you know, whatever it is you had, 9 times out of 10 you had two types of vegetables and a starch, like clockwork. And she did that, like I said, again, getting off of work, picking up my little brothers, coming home, putting that meal together, make sure I did my homework, putting that meal together, make sure we take a bath, make sure I read to my little brothers, and then go to bed. And my dad, so my mom, you know, made sure that we ate well and did all the other little things she needed to do. But like again, she made sure that we had a good meal on the table for us to eat. So those are the inspiration I get from them. Okay, so my husband can cook and I'm okay in the kitchen. Do you offer some type of on-site cooking lessons for people who want to get better? That's pretty good, because I think this is my 4th time someone has asked about cooking lessons or coming on site and, you know, cooking with them. I'll tell you, like I told them and anybody else out there, just shoot me an email and let me know kind of what you want to do and, you know, things that you want to cook or you want to learn. And then we can coordinate from there and talk about, you know, cost of anything for me to come out on site, or we can set up a virtual. I do plan on going live, you know, live on the YouTube channel, Facebook, just to and kind of go through some things step by step, things like that. So that's coming real soon. Let's see here. You mentioned catering in one of your videos, and I looked at your website and didn't see anything. How do I get more information on that, about your spices and any merchandising? Well, I see. So this one will start. I see. So the catering, there's actually two websites. The one that you see, the one that you shoot me an email from is Uncle Pawpaw's Kitchen. That's just, I'll show you what I can do, videos, recipes. Goal is one day that'll be a standalone. You'll drive by and see Uncle Pawpaw's Kitchen. Like, hey, let's eat there tonight. But the other website is Uncle Pawpaw's Catering.com. So that's where you go, and if you want me to do some meal prep, meal planning, there's between the two, one kind of like HelloFresh. One I can provide you meals that you cook yourself. I'll just box them up, get them prepared, box them up. You prepare for yourself, and then I can also do meals where I cook them, and you'll just warm them up or heat them up, via microwave, stove top, or oven. But those you have to be real close to me because I drop those off or local delivery, and I'll send Sunday through Wednesday for the meals that I cook, Sunday through Wednesday, and then Wednesday you'll get Thursday through Saturday, excuse me. I also do lunches. I can do breakfast, lunch, dinner, daily meals. So you have to give me a couple of days in advance, and then also catering events. But that's all on the website. Take a look at it. As far as the rubs, spices, and merchandising, the rubs and spices, those will be there pretty soon, hopefully by the end of the month. As far as merchandising, hopefully I can have that by the end of the week, end of next week. Meeting with someone to do the shirts, and those should be on our website or on YouTube and Facebook, where you just click on it and order a shirt. And have Uncle Pawpaw's Kitchen, the logo on the front, and maybe on the back, "I fam," which I always do, and "I then." Two things that I always do. One, all fam, just something I always say, even if I walk in the store and I see, "What's up, fam?" Just something I do. So those are coming soon. So hopefully, and I appreciate it if you do support. You purchase merchandise and rubs. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see here. All right. Side note. What was the best steak you've ever had that was not your own? Ooh, let's see. I've traveled quite a lot in my life. And when I go to a different state, a different city, I try the local cuisine and then a steakhouse from there long enough. So best steak, honestly, not my own, would have to be the vintage at the El Dorado Hotel and Casino in Shreveport. Best steak I've ever had in my life. That was not mine, and that includes all the restaurants and all the individuals who may cook, family, friends who may cook steaks. All other restaurants around Texas and other places. The vintage in Shreveport at the El Dorado Hotel and Casino, by far, hands down, the best steak I ever had, even compared to those out there in Vegas. This one right here, hands down, the best. If you go, try it out. I'll tell you, it's a la carte, but it is truly a great steak, and not compared to mine, it'll be a good fight. I'm partial to mine, but I'll be honest, this is it's a very good meal, very good steak. So try it out. Let's see. I believe that is it. Look forward to more videos. Deborah. So again, Deborah, I appreciate you sending me this email. I'm always glad to receive them. Any information you want to know about me, you want me to cook anything. In actuality, on here it says, look forward to more videos, and can you make some crab cakes? So, sure enough, Deborah, first of all, yes, I'll go ahead, we'll go in the kitchen, I'll run to the store. So I don't believe I have any crab meat, but I'll run to the store, go ahead and get some, and then I'll fire up that video today, just for you. But I appreciate you sending the email, asking more about me, want to know where everything comes from, where I come from, where my passion comes from, and why I do what I do. That's what it's about. So be looking for the live videos, be looking for the merchandising. I appreciate your support in watching the videos and wanting to purchase merchandise and things like that. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. I'm Uncle Paw Paw. I appreciate you watching Uncle Paw Paw's Kitchen. All right.